Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at the Packers in this matchup, they've got to be thinking, hey, we've got a good chance to be successful here running the football.
No doubt about that, because that has to be their mindset. It should be their mindset. This is one of the better rushing offenses in the league, and they're squaring off against a team that's not at all strong on the other side of the ball. So this could be one where we see this offense try to impose their will through the trenches, and in fact, they should.
Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception.
It'll be a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing is Rodgers. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage
and that went over New England.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback?
It will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw 1 interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdowns.
The ratio is if you got a 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots. Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a come to Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. And a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's going to take this one.
What a hit! Simmons just cleaned his clock.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on this. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. To Connor on the check down. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. The Cardinals at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the they'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. They get 7 out of that, so they're coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. This offense in the NFL picking up first downs in the run game, got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw is caught here by Anderson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Again, a run with Connor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to... Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. And he's down
On the field to try and help against the run.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Rodgers now to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there. They're trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. Base there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think.
While they're playing this one, they've got to take care of business first.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Murray. That is caught by Anderson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Murray. And this will be swung out here for Connor. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it
5 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his moving?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. A nice connection. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. And 9 hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game.
3 yards on 3rd down. Murray. Open man is Anderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
For the 2-minute warning, let's see if they do it anyway. An option handoff given to Connor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Charles Davis to another one in Orlando. The coach, he'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice run game.
Yes, percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Murray to air it out again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. McCann's kick is good, and that will open the lead. The lane opens here. He's past the 30, the 40, still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. It's driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we have reached and taken successfully. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game. So
since they're playing with the lead, would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Here's Connor on the read option. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 80 like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball and making it work.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And he'll be brought down.
Receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage. Take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a right. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Connor. Runs through another. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you.
Good enough to move the chains.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Pick it up, down the numbers, there he goes, 30, 10, 5, and he will bring this
Pretty good. How about you?
return for a Green Bay touchdown. How precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, Yeah, but job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Murray giving to Connor on the option, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yard. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go with the option. Coming right. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Meanwhile, right, and the ball is knocked out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's Connor as they stay on the ground, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be upended here. Now it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. From a yard out, and the Packers lead.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
They had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This drive, but the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And he takes this up right near the 45 on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Murray now running right on the option. 2 straight runs of 5 yards.
That's a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
It's
imposing its will.
They run behind center with Connor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The medical staff takes a look. We'll step aside. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he'll be marked down at a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys been out picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted a tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the most.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 36 yards. This one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes.
10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I like the design that we're seeing right. Take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up an.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers have just a trailing intermission. They come out, they have the big second half. And that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan